I'll tell you what. I will. I'll go through the AMA questions, and then once I'm done with that, then we'll reset the stream and then do the weekly after. Okay. It just makes things easier, because if they can hear me, then I might as well just do that. Saves cutting it up, because otherwise the stream will be a separate video with just different image and everything like that. All right. Okay. So I'll try and do the AMA on my own. The first question that we've got on the anonymous form is when RTM to Atomic / Komodo wallet in Android version. As far as I understand it, it'll be on their next release. They did put a tweet out to say it was happening, and I think that might be the end of this month, literally days away for the integration. So we are for sure looking forward to that, and we do have open channels as well with the Komodo team, so I know we can literally send them a message and ask them when it's going to be, if you like. The next question is, what about hardware wallets? Any possibility in the near future? The target is for staking out the node's core wallet. There are a couple of potential options that we will start looking for once we get past finishing the transaction decoupling, because that's one of the major things that we need to get out of the way in order for us to not have to worry about other code things in terms of the hardware wallets. And also assets is a big thing as well. We want the assets to be able to be on hardware wallets. So the most likely ones that we're going to be getting on are Trezor and Keystone as well. That's another one. Hope that answers your question, bro, whoever that was. The next question is, I don't really understand what are assets other for than creating tokens and NFTs. Is that all it is good for? Can you please share a video about assets? We are currently in the process of making a video about testnet assets, and I suppose it'll apply to mainnet assets as well. Thrift Store Hacker did make a video like a week or so ago. It goes into pretty much the whole process of creating assets, minting assets and all that sort of stuff, and sending assets. If you want to check that out on his channel, that's Thrift Store Hacker at YouTube. But assets allows projects to build on Raptoreum. It allows their communities to have a piece of the pie of their own projects. It also allows ICOs. It allows traceability in produce. It also allows gaming integrations, such as what CryptoSmith is doing over at BitKnives HQ. And you know, it could allow assets for special roles, like on the Discord or social media or whatever. You could have shared node traceability to make things easier for the shared node providers. And also, one thing that I really want to get rolling with, I'm trying to get in place as well, is actual gaming licenses representing an asset, because as I said in previous streams, since everything went digital only on the consoles and things, it's difficult to transfer across games and things like that, as they've done away with you know, hard copies of things. So I would like to see games licenses being part of assets, where you can literally transfer them, sell them to someone else. As soon as you transfer that asset to someone else, then you don't have access to the game anymore. It's just as good as you know, buying and selling a hard copy. We know that currently NFTs and they seem pretty boring, really. And the token world can look a little repetitive as well. But I urge you to try and see the bigger picture. Also, something to note is that with assets as well, you've got miners and smart nodes, which are going to be having their rewards increasing by the minting fees and the asset creation fees, and even if they use like futures assets and things like that as well, where you can time lock the sending of NFTs and other things like that. And that will obviously increase on the miners and the smart node side as well, as more people will be using the system. And another thing to note as well, that many people don't realize just yet, is all this will be possible entirely in the palm of your hand on your mobile device. Most people think, oh, it's Core Wallet or whatever, but you know, we are building other options as well to make it a lot more easier and to compete with some of the other ways of transacting assets and tokens as seen in the wider space. Okay, the next question is, it feels like the meme coin and the NFT craze is dead. Are assets really a feature in demand? If not, do you think it will pick up later on? I mean, there are so many potential use cases for assets. I mean, it's not even funny. It's endless. We are currently in talks with a wallet service about publishing on-chain balance data via assets and making it recombinable as a real proof of reserves. So that's something quite interesting. This is opposed to a lot of the sketchy ones currently being offered in the space. Piggy is also flying out to meet a couple of the projects that were initially interested in the coming team-led vendor platform in terms of traceability and manufacturing and all that kind of good stuff as well. So yeah, expect to hear a lot more from that side of things moving forward as well. I mean, we wanna hit assets mainnet with a full ecosystem ready to go. So this is why we're working hard to make sure that happens at mainnet. It's all right releasing assets, but if no one can use them on a worldwide stage, then it's pointless. So we're really working hard to make that happen for you all. The next question is, what can you do with smart contracts that you cannot do with assets? Well, with smart contracts, you can make rules for how coins or assets, tokens or whatever, and other things behave based on off-chain data. That's one of the main differences. And the way it behaves based on off-chain data will basically allow automations and other things like that. So that's one of the main things that smart contracts can offer. There's obviously many other things as well, but that's one of the main examples that I can think of right now. The next question is, Peter Dunworth currently has the largest price target for Bitcoin at $7 billion. I assume that's the overall market. One of the key reasons is he thinks time-locked transactions are possible in Bitcoin. Someone should tell him that only Raptoreum has true time-locked transactions protected by network hash rate. Apparently this is not true with Bitcoin. Well, someone should tell him, do it. Get on it. Peter Dunworth, if you're watching, check Raptoreum out. Next question is, glad to see the new testnet and steady progress. There is no liquidity in the markets right now, but it will come back soon enough. Don't worry about it and continue the good work. We are well positioned for when the downturn ends. Thanks for your nice comments, bro. We've always worked hard. Doesn't matter what the markets are doing, and we believe that too. We're definitely well positioned. Yeah. So thanks for that. We do appreciate comments like that. Keeps us going. Next question is, any possible Exodus wallet integration in the near future. Any contact with the Raptoreum team? Yes, absolutely. They have agreed to list us, which is nice. But they are notorious for promising listings and then taking like an age of man to deliver, which, to be fair, in their situation is pretty understandable, really. They're an active and busy team, and they're always trying to push boundaries in the way their wallets work and things like that. But yeah, we are going to be listed on there soon. We just don't know when. It's just when they decide to do it. The next question is, when will there be a Flux parallel asset on RTM? Not as far as the team is aware. I mean, there may be one on the testnet, but the team has no knowledge at the moment of any official integration of a Flux parallel asset. Piggy's just messaged saying it'll be 3 minutes. I think he must have overslept or something. There's a few questions about now put, so I think we'll get Piggy to answer those when he comes on. But for now, I'm going to go over to the YouTube channel and see if there's any questions over there that I can answer. Okay. Any new US accessible exchanges being looked at with CoinEx not being available? CoinEx, it shouldn't be too long until it's back up. They've pretty much patched up what the exploits were on EVM chains, and also it's looking good at the moment. So that shouldn't be too long now until the wallets are reactivated. In terms of other exchanges, we've got a lot planned, and we've got a lot already with contracts and things signed. But it's just literally, we need things to be right in terms of the market, and we need to get the right back in and to be in a position where we can lay the markets properly, so it's not literally a dead listing. So we have to make sure that many factors are going the right way in order to do that. But yeah, by all means, many exchanges, and some really nice ones as well. And we do have plans and goals to make that happen. Hope that answers your questions, Sean and Remy Gidges. Foodwiser is asking, what is CoinJoin in the RTM core wallet? CoinJoin is basically mixing transactions, so it's like a privacy feature. I would say it's not like full on privacy, but it just mixes it a little bit. It's a little bit like what was that mixing thing, Scherm? No. It was on ETH, wasn't it, or something like that? It's a little bit like that, but a Dash version, RTM version. Okay, that's about the questions on the stream YouTube channel. Are there any questions for us on the stream party chat at the Discord? FE is saying sound was a little bad on my side. Did he say Binance listing coming up? No, we haven't got a Binance listing coming up. There's none of that. But we've spoken to pretty much every other exchange other than Binance. We have spoken to Binance at some of the events and things that we did attend, and yeah, so it is what it is. Oh, yeah, the guy asking in regards to CoinX was referring to the fact that US can't use it anymore. So yeah, you're gonna have to use Trade Ogre for now if you want to use it in the US. Um, or a VPN, but we don't recommend that. That is it's some at your own risk, yeah, for sure. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to reset this stream, then we're going to create a new stream, and then we're going to go through the weekly talking points, and we're going to try and get Piggy on here as well. So thanks for joining us for this stream. We'll be back, let's say in 10 minutes, and we'll try and get this sound working for the rest of the guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will be back for another AMA next end of next month, last Sunday of next month. Cheers, guys.